A little bit, it's not as cool as Daedric Armor and Elder Scrolls. I feel like Elder Scrolls really owns that in Elder Scrolls since Microsoft bought out Bethesda. So that's going to be for 6.5 billion, including Evil Within. So that's going to be super massive. One of the Dark Souls comics artists, he actually worked on the Evil Within comic interlude. So he worked on both of the comics. Interlude was alright. Evil Within 2 Interlude. It was an alright comic. I enjoyed it. I have a hardcover. I got it for 20 bucks. It's pretty cool. It has like the butcher in it from Evil Within 1. It's like a crime scene kind of thing, like pinned down, which is kind of cool. Look how it auto plays music. I think that's very nice that my phone decides, since my headphones died, that obviously I would backstab them and run backstab the crab. Maybe my rune ship before that video too. So I could go get another Estus flask, which I'm gonna go do right now. Because if I level up more, doesn't really do much. I'm gonna go get another Estus Shard though. So I'm gonna buy my tower key.
Ashen.
I'm gonna go grab my other Estus Shard up here. You open this door right here, you go into here. The remaster wasn't for the beginning, because obviously I beat the game in 2 weeks, but slowly falls. Okay. Oh, I had to jump onto the roof here. Okay, so I'm gonna hop onto the roof from here. There we go. Check out this castle right here. It exists. It's real. It's a very nice castle. Cool castle on my way over. Obviously, I'm just gonna hop down right here. Grab my souls real quick because I fell off the edge, and grab my Estus Shard. If you look up real quick, you'll see a crow's nest. Alright, so press A, get an Estus Shard right here real quick, which is kind of cool. Sadly, obviously, you had to pay 20k souls to get up here. So I'm just gonna hop down real quick and run in through the front. Got another ember right here. Hop down again. And go in here. I'm gonna level up some more health, I think.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy some more bone shards, homeward bones.
Ashen One.
Alright, let me go try that with the tree boss real quick. It's like the hugest. Endurance, vitality, 30.
Farewell, Ashen.
Alright, let me sell off some of my extra Black Knight stuff. I don't know if she buys it. But yeah, let me quickly change my armor back. I don't have the Black Knight Greatsword quite yet. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the Dilapidated Bridge in order to fight the Curse-Rotted Greatwood. For the Cursed Greatwood. I believe you could actually open up this door here to get back to the other side if you want to run through the sewer path and not get hit by stuff. Yeah, this opens up the shortcut back to the sewer route. We're gonna go through there and then over here. So I'm gonna fight the Curse Rotted Greatwood here. Obviously I'm not gonna wear the full Black Knight armor set because then I'll weigh too much and I don't have enough vitality. And here is my current level. I maximize endurance. And I got my Zweihander for this. Here's my equipment. I have the Zweihander +3, Black Knight helm, Black Knight armor, and Black Knight shield. And obviously this Zweihander is super huge. I'm gonna run this way because it's way easier since I opened the shortcut like I showed you. Drop frame 0 to 4662. So I'm gonna fight the Curse Rotted Greatwood. You just have to run over to him and he'll start up. You could get rid of all the people nearby first if you want to. Did it count those drop frames? No, it didn't. Okay. So let me heal up real quick. So the Curse Rotted Greatwood, you have to hit him right in his pelvis in order to damage him. And he typically knocks out all these people. He has a second form where you get knocked through the floor, which is kind of fun. So I think you could damage his backside as well. Let's try his backside. No, you can't. Maybe you could damage his legs. I'm just gonna fight his pelvis. I know. Gotta watch out for his cannonball attack. Super effective. Yeah, Panty Raid by Headcase is a pretty chill song for this fight. Obviously you need a lot of endurance. Alright, so I broke his pelvis. So now I'm going to take out his legs. Thankfully my character is super strong for this fight. You just have to hit his egg sacs to win. Alright, so this is the second form. Falling through the floor. And now I have to fight him down here in this dungeon. Which is very cool. Looks like he spawned another arm. This fight reminds me very much of that Amygdala fight in Bloodborne, which is a very pretty fight. Super difficult. You have to place like the ritualistic pan in that room that he sits in, that he grabs you in. And I mean, that's a really cool room. I'm gonna use an Ender here, which I got from fighting the Black Knights, which increases my max health and fully restores my health. I'm gonna go for some R2 attacks. Alright, so I took out his egg sacs again. I'm gonna look for another weak point. I assume it's on his back now. No. Yes. I assume it's just still his pelvis. I actually one time got a poison oak in my life. So it's his hand. You have to hit him in his hand to do damage. It's a very interesting boss, obviously, if you play the old school RuneScape. The woodcutting guild is mad fun. It has like magic trees in it. I was a huge fan of like the maple trees in that game too. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for him to swing his hand and then go for like, the hand attack. Like the Great Home Boss in RuneScape has pretty cool game fighting mechanics. Oh yeah, that is I was fighting a Zamper in old school RuneScape and the King Revival quest, and he had to like, oh god, he's leaping forward. I think he like fell forward. Yeah, the Zamper fight in old school RuneScape is mad cool. You have to like dodge the hands while fighting him. It's kind of difficult. Oh, it looks like I defeated him. Nice. That's a pretty difficult fight. Obviously, I trained for this by fighting the Black Knights and getting this Y-hander +3, which makes it way easier. You're wasting your time if you're not, if you don't have the right armor and the right sword set up, because it's very difficult. And obviously, I had to upgrade my Estus to +6 for this as well. So let me light this bonfire. Rest at it. Alright, let me go to the Farren Keep perimeter. Okay, so I'm at the Farren Keep perimeter, and I'm gonna go do the Abyss Watchers boss fight. Obviously, let me take off my Black Knight gauntlets and leggings, so my equip load is lower. I have the shield and this Y-hander +3, 6 Estus flasks, current level setup, and then also obviously here are my items. So my equip load is 38 out of 57 for this fight, so I'm gonna run over. Alright, so here's where you fight the Abyss Watchers. After a little bit, you have to fight multiple of them at once. It's very Bloodborne in nature, and super cool. I mean, everything about them kind of looks a little bit like Pyramid Head too as well, which is very cool. I like to block his first attack and go behind him for a backstab. You just stand behind him and press R1. But this Y-hander reaches so far, I mean, this boss fight is impossible without it. Even with the Black Knight Greatsword, this fight is super difficult. Right now there are 2 of them. Thankfully I have a lot of endurance to roll away. You could get them to fight each other as well. The second form is very difficult and very cool looking. You could switch between them by clicking right on your right analog stick. So I got rid of both of the fake ones, which don't count as damage. I'm gonna use an Ember here real quick, regain all of my health, and increase my max health. You can parry him. I don't like parrying though, particularly. I don't see a need for it. You can parry him with LT. I prefer the backstab method, and then I hit him with RT. I'm just gonna swing at him a bit. Alright, so here comes the second form. A lot of the bosses in Dark Souls 3 have second forms, like Lorian and Lothric Prince, the Tormented and Pain Demon, the Soul of Cinder, etc. Alright, so I'm gonna light my sword on fire with the charcoal pine resin. He kind of looks a little bit like Artorias from Dark Souls 1. Alright, so his flaming attacks do a lot of damage, so I'm going to go to my inventory and I'm going to use a charcoal pine resin on my sword to make it fire. I'm going to fight him with a fire sword. Up some backstabs here. The backstabs are critical here. I mean, they give you time to heal up, you get extra attacks in, but you don't want your endurance to go too low. Thankfully, he's much easier than the Soul of Cinder to fight. You need to be a high level to fight him, but by the time you get the Black Knight armor, it kind of makes sense to fight him then. You definitely need the 6 Estus Shards though, for sure. Nice. Lit. Okay, so I could drink from this chalice, I think. Or this is like a secret passage. Yeah. Take a run forward, or just go back and level up real quick. My vitality for my equip load.
Farewell, Ashen
And buy some more Homeward Bones. Buy another Ember. Just kidding. Alright, so I'm gonna travel through the catacombs of Karthus to the best of my ability. If you're not obviously getting the amount of souls that you deserve, then I'm not doing my job. So I'm gonna hop down here, ignore all these people, because I don't have short-term memory. And so he's actually, well, first he corrected me on my blinds, or my curtains behind me. Let me take this dude out, obviously, so the boulder doesn't, he chases you around, he's been annoying. I figured, like, why would I bring consoles? Like, I already beat every game, and like nothing's coming out on Xbox, so. And, like, I had like every PlayStation game. Alright, so I'm gonna take this dude out too as well, because there is a rolling boulder. I actually made a an animated version of the boulder as well that spins in a circle. It's not circular though, it just returns. Okay. So now that I defeated these two people, I'm going to continue forward. And a boulder will actually chase me down this hill to the right. I'm going to go get this Twinkling Titanite to the left first. But it's all, you don't need to go this way. You're supposed to go down the staircase. But I'm going to go get this Twinkling Titanite real quick. at the Demon's Ruins later, you can use this Twinkling Titanite that you get here to upgrade your Black Knight sword, which you get if you watch my Black Knight Dark Souls 3 video at the Demon Ruins, right before Old Demon King boss. Okay. So now that I got the Twinkling Titanite, I'm going to go down this hill. I'm going to hold the LB to block arrows and stand right here. So this boulder rolls down the hill. And I'm going to move down a bit. It's going to come back. I'm going to hold LB and block the arrows. Loaded. I'm on the edge right here. Perfect, that works. You don't even have to fight anybody. Amazing. Looks really good. I'm just gonna hit that bridge, so all the skeletons behind it fall off behind me. Alright, so High Lord Wjolnir. Essentially does like a backhand when he just smacks his hand down. And you just want to This dude is done way better than Greatwood Nito. Is that kind of cool? This is 2016, and then Dark Souls Remastered was 2 years later. It was way better than Greatwood Nito. I was actually disappointed with the Greatwood Nito fight in the remaster. I don't know, I was too OP or something. I'm just gonna run away from these skeletons, because High Lord Wjolnir will kill them anyway. So I don't get one tapped. I think like all the costume stores are fucked, right? He must be so pissed. Probably like, yo, Dark Souls is dope. And you're like, oh my god, dude. Like the Dark Souls, costume maker in this one looks so fucking pissed. This makes like $5 million worth of Dark Souls costumes for Halloween. And then they're like, sorry dude. Very cool. last ring now. Nice. Played the Ecstasy of Gold in Old School RuneScape Part 2 in my collection. Health. Alright, so I'm going to travel over to High Lord Wjolnir. Bonfire. I'm not going to head up the stairs yet because I need to get a doll. So let me head this way. Alright, so R1 this bridge right here. And wait 7 seconds and the bridge will collapse. Creating a bridge, a ladder. Those are typical of caves. Traditionally, water, it falls from the ceiling, and the rock formation, I guess, descends with gravity with the water to kind of facilitate the water, I guess, traveling downwards with gravity. So that's a mimic chest over there. If you kill it, you get a curved black sword, which I don't want. Because it only has 121 attack, and it's kind of whack as its Zweihander main. So there's a large Titanite shard right here. Very worthwhile. And there's the soul of a nameless soldier right here. Which is decent as well. So let me continue down the path into the swamp area. I don't really need this ring. It's a witch's ring, which is good for sorcery, suppose. It looks like he learned the Taurus Demon's weakness. That's fine. Let me continue onwards. You could actually get a bonfire up there that's a little bit closer. Let me show you this one. So to the right of the worm over here. It's like so easy to get to. Like, look at this. Everyone's going crazy there with lightning. Alright, so I'm gonna make a left here real quick and get the OP bonfire for the Aldrich again. And rest here real quick. Obviously the harpoon is just completely trashed now. And at this point, now I'm much closer to the old firebomb from this person. Then you run upstairs. So there's fog here currently, but if you run up the stairs and then down the stairs, the fog disappears. So there's fog there. And then if you run down the stairs, and up the stairs, the fog disappears. No. Yeah, I don't understand this fog. Oh, there you go. Alright, so this tower right here, you unlock this, you buy that item from that same person you bought the firebomb from for 20,000 souls. And you run up the stairs, and then on that bridge right there that's broken, you hop down onto the roof and kick down this ladder. And essentially, obviously you got your Estus Shard by hopping down where this white thing is, and then you run to the front of this building and then go inside and run along the wooden beams. So I'm going to press start, go to inventory, and I'm going to press A on this and select leave. I'm going to leave the firebomb here. And it's going to get picked up by the crow. Alright, so I'm going to press A to pick up my item. I got a large Titanite shard. Wonderful. Alright, so I'm going to run over here. And I'm going to upgrade my Zweihander to +4. I'm going to reinforce my Zweihander right here to +4.
Pretty be careful.
Super strong attack there. He just killed me. Doesn't work that. Oh, there's another large Titanite shard right here. Alright, so I run him, hold B, and then I press RT at the last second for that attack. Tap B when he swings for like the same time. And then I avoid the secondary attack here, but I'm gonna get far away now. Basically, so that's the same thing. I'm obviously two-handing my sword, and more damage if I'm pressing Y. I don't have my shield on. Use my anchor real quick. And I upgrade my slide to +4 with a large technical form inside the trigger. Okay, so this is the second form. I just hit it with a long, like I held on to really long. That did a lot of damage when it was done for a second. Sometimes it starts from inside and sometimes it starts from outside, but it always goes like twice, so you have to avoid this circle. Alright, right now he's summoning asteroids in the sky, which I have to avoid. We get really far away now because he's in his own floor. So this thing, the ring circle comes back out too. So you have to avoid it while avoiding him too. And it disappears. Alright, someone run at him, hold B and press R2. Right here, like when he has like low health, he like falls to the ground. At the end he like falls to the ground and like stuns you if you're near him. Like one more hit, I think. Gets him. Let's dodge these vertical lines here. And so now I need to get away from him. He's gonna burst damage next to him. A bit. Run at him. Press RT. Okay, cool. I have all the sage demons here piled up, so let me rest at the bonfire. Now I guess the next thing to do is go fight like the Black Knight on the bridge near the lava and turn off the harpoon cannon. There's nothing else over here. Is actually the Keep Ruins. I'm pretty sure this is a huge favorite of mine. In addition to, obviously, that other area. So, let me go over here, and what I like to do is I like to do this repeatedly. I don't know how much souls they give you, but it's worth it. Alright, so, check that, 1,000. They have drops too, which is kind of nice. Like, I know the dude, he essentially likes to like go back to bonfires or like check items for really long times at spots that are kind of important. But whatever. Okay, so in order to get to the other side of this fog gate over here, I need to do a lot of stuff. But first, I guess let me collect a lot of large Titanite shards. So I'm gonna go here, turn off the catapult thing, and then pick up all the large Titanite shards and twinkling Titanite that I can. So at the smoldering lake, you go this way to turn off the catapult, so you get a lot of large Titanite shards and twinkling Titanite. Alright, so I'm just gonna turn this thing, shut it off, and then run away. You get hit while you're turning it. So it's off now, so the catapult can't hit you. I was talking about Horus. He's like, have you seen Horus? Like on your way down. So you get 2 twinkling Titanites here. Upgrade your Black Knight sword. Use the large Titanite shard to upgrade your Spyhander. The catapult thing turned off up there. You can pick up all this stuff like way easier. And it's all just used to upgrade your Zweihander to +5. Okay, so I have 7 large Titanites, I could go to +5 with my Zweihander.
Prithee, be careful.
The Crystal Sage, so I can run the Cathedral of the Deep. So from Crystal Sage, Bonfire, you run this way to get to Cathedral of the Deep, and then Deacons of the Deep to get the doll for the next area in Erythral of the Boreal Valley.